Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about body image and how you can learn to accept parts of yourself. Nowadays, that media is so big and influential, it's really hard to not get sucked up and be like, I have to look this way or else I'm not beautiful, or I have to do this or else I'm not beautiful. And society makes us feel like if we don't obtain these trends that we're not deemed worthy of being attractive. There are so many people in this world and everyone is so diverse. How is it that there's one trend that is considered beautiful? That just doesn't make any sense to me. There are so many people with different skin types, different body types, different hair types, and all that stuff that are so unbelievably beautiful, and I don't understand how society can just be like, oh yeah, like this is what beauty is, because that's not how it works. That is not how it works at all. And all of us are so beautiful. You know, beauty is, as I said, so diverse. If you are simply alive, you're a beautiful person. You know, your body is fighting for you to stay alive constantly, all the time. Your body is pumping all this blood. Your brain is functioning at a capacity by how you feed it. And I heard, don't quote me on this, but I heard that for every cell in your body, there are 10 viruses attached to it. I could be wrong. If that's true, then imagine how much your body is working to keep you alive and wants you to live. Its main purpose in life is to get you to thrive. And if you are simply existing and thriving, then you're already so beautiful. Your body is made up of this galaxy. Have you guys ever seen those photos where the brain is compared to the universe and they look the exact same together? They look the exact same. And it's because within all of us, everything that is infinitely big is infinitely small. Space is infinitely big. We can progressively get smaller. We are our own galaxy. We are our own universe. There are probably wormholes inside of us. There's so much potential. There are literally theories that there are black holes in our body. We are the vastness of space. We are the death of stars. We are the birth of matter. We are so beautiful. And I truly, truly believe that, and I struggled with that my whole life until this point. My biggest insecurity in life is my scoliosis. For so many years, I had to deal with this part of my body twisting on itself. When I was really young, probably around the age of like 12, maybe a bit younger, I noticed that the back of my what's that thing called? The thing where like it looks like a wing, kind of, if you like, what's it called? Shoulder blade. So my shoulder blade stuck out a bunch when I was a little kid, and I didn't know why. I thought, okay, maybe I just like have bad posture. I didn't really consider anything. When I was about 16 years old, I got an x-ray and they came back. I think it was an x-ray for like my heart or something. And they were like, hey, did you know you have severe scoliosis? And I was just like, what's that? What's scoliosis? Super confused. Didn't know what it was. They said to me, listen, you know, you're gonna have to get this checked out with a professional. It's actually very bad and you need to see your options like right now. And I was like, okay, whatever. I was really scared. Ended up going to the professional and they gave me an option. They said, because I'm too far along and because I won't be growing much more. By the way, I'm 5'2", so if I'm not growing anymore, I'm pretty upset about that. But they told me that because I was done growing and I'm already exceeding a certain limit, they can't put a brace on me anymore. I can't revert what my spine has done unless I get surgery. And surgery is a very scary thing. No one wants surgery, especially on your spine, because there's always the chance of paralyzation, which I was not down for at all. Thankfully, I wasn't down for it because that option was ripped away from me. Because the second they found out I have a heart condition, they were like, listen, this surgery is equivalent to like a 10-mile run. Can you run for 10 miles? And I said, no. And they said, you can't have the surgery unless you want to risk you like literally dying on the table. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, nice, super. They gave me that option twice because I remember them saying, hey, you know what, come back when you're 18 and we'll check it out a little bit more. We'll see what the growth is. And I said, okay. I was really depressed. I was really sad. I cried all the way home because I was like this ugly piece of myself. It took away what I thought was a beautiful body for me. I was so sad. I was so depressed. I've never felt that way before. Like there's something wrong with me. I couldn't get rid of unless I wanted to risk my life. And that was the scariest thing for me. That there was a part of me that was messed up. There was a part of me that was messed up. And everyone could see it. I couldn't do anything about it. Sorry. 4th video, already crying. But I learned from it. I learned from it. And although I'm crying right now, just because I'm looking back at my younger self, I learned from it. You know, I learned that I am beautiful. I'm still beautiful. And my spine did this for a reason. I think that there is a reason as to why it happened. Maybe if I was taller, my heart condition would get worse. Maybe if I was taller, my life would just be different. Maybe if I didn't have this spine thing, maybe I wouldn't realize something in my life that was vital. It was for a purpose, and I haven't found it yet, but I know it is for a purpose. And I know I'm still beautiful because of the way that I feel about myself. You know, I like myself. I like myself a lot. I learned to love myself because I realized if there's something you can't change about yourself, you have to either accept it or not accept it. I didn't want to not accept it because this is my body. This is my home. I need to accept it. As I learned to accept it, the more I realized no one was noticing it anymore. People didn't notice my scoliosis. I barely noticed my scoliosis. It was because I was focusing on it so much and I hated it so much that it was bringing attention. But now I know what clothes to wear to hide it a little bit. I know how I feel when it's exposed, and I know, you know, in bathing suits and stuff, hey, like, that's just my body, it's just my spine, like, it's not like anything else. It's chill. And I learned from it and I grew from it. Maybe I'm not physically growing anymore because I'm still 5'2", but mentally I've grown a lot from this. And I think if you have something that you deem as wrong about yourself, something about yourself that you don't like, and you can't change it, learn to accept it because you are beautiful. And if you can change it, that's great. Make sure it's for the right reasons. You are this exact DNA thing, human, that was supposed to happen to have this life path. I was supposed to look this way because if I didn't, things in my life path wouldn't be exactly how it needs to be. As long as you have deep self-love within, then there's nothing that can change that. You're gonna just be glowing if you have self-love. And I think that's all for today. I put out videos every week, so if you want to subscribe down below, you can, and I'll see you next time.